Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're about to do another mod on my 25 F150 XLT. We are about to change the side marker light on the front. So that guy right over there, we're about to change it to some LEDs. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just a couple screws in there, screw up here, screw up there, and then you kind of put your liner back a little bit, and then you can access the bulb. Put your hand up in there and access the bulb over there. So let's get to it. So these are what I'm gonna use. Here's the light bulbs I'm gonna replace them with. These should be like an amber. So, and then I'm gonna use a flashlight. You don't really need a flashlight, but I'm gonna use a flashlight so I can shine up in there so you can see the connector a little bit better on camera. Your ratchet and a 7mm socket. That's it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump in my truck and turn, because I'm working on the driver's side, so I'm gonna turn the wheel towards the passenger side to give me a little bit more room to get a better clearance. So a little bit something like that. Well, let's move it. So here's a close-up. There's a screw there. There's a screw right there. So these two screws, 1, 2, are the screws that I'm going to take off. Okay, so now that I have that off, see, I can remove this, and then I'm gonna bend this back. Without scratching up the fender. Whew. Dirty. Like so. Now, let me get my flashlight, and I'll bring you in for a closer look. But let that, okay. So that's the connector right here. There we go. That connector right there. So you just turn it like so. Counterclockwise, pull out. There's the bulb. So we'll just kind of let that hang there for a second. Pull the bulb out. Okay, so here's my new LED. Pop that in like that, and then we're gonna hit the key and see if it comes on, just like that. So that works. We'll just put it back in. Just like that. So now it's back together. Let's take a look on the outside. We'll hit the key again. So that's the LED on the driver's side. Off, on, off there. And then on the passenger side, that's the halogen. On, off, on, and then LED. So you just repeat the same process on the passenger side and you should be done. I'm just going to push this back in. Set that there. Just push your fender well back in like that. Very dusty. And then you replace both screws. Simple and easy. So I'm working on the passenger side now, and it looks like the passenger side may require the third screw on the bottom to be removed. So I already took out, there's a screw there, and then there's a screw here, right there, and now it looks like it's requiring me to take this one off so to move over for a little bit. So on the passenger side, I'm gonna have to do that. Right there, that's the connector we want. Okay, take the bulb out. Hit the key, just like that. All right, let's pop it back in, and then we'll be done. All right, so both sides are back together. There we go. It's a nice day, so I'm just kind of airing out my truck, getting a couple things done. But that's it. All right, catch you guys on the next video.